In the United States of America, obesity is a massive problem in many school-aged children. More than 1/3 of all children are obese or overweight.
School lunches are one of the main culprits to this atrocious situation. Students are fed foods that appear to meet nutritional requirements,
But are they truly healthy? Many may argue that the Healthy, Hunger-Free Kids Act was the ultimate mediator of school lunches. Like a magic wand was waved and boom! Healthy and delicious lunches appear across America.
Unfortunately, this is completely false. If schools decide to abide by these regulations, the food is still tasteless, starchy, greasy, under-seasoned, and all around disgusting.
The only things these silly regulations did was force companies to re-engineer food to fit the guidelines. Yes, engineering my food sounds completely healthy.
Students who consume school lunches are forced to eat pre-made engineered foods.
Something needs to change.
A healthy alternative to a reformulated Philly cheesesteak sandwich is to allow cafeteria workers to actually make the food and not just pull a giant box out of the freezer with pre-made frozen Philly cheesesteak sandwiches.
The culinary class offered in most schools could experiment with new recipes for healthier chocolate chip cookies. The healthcare studies class could create a giant garden and grow vegetables that will be served at lunch.
We have many classes that prepare students for taking on the real world when the real world is
right in front of us.
There are many solutions to these horrendous lunches, and the Board of Education continues to provide us with the oh-so-appealing lab foods. Once you get the school involved in preparing the meals, you will see an increase in students purchasing the school lunches.
Food from other countries around the world appear on many social media sites and are often seen as extremely extravagant compared to the school lunches of America. Other countries are providing their schools with lunches that are visually appealing and tastefully appealing.
In Italy, school lunches consist of local fish on a bed of spinach, pasta with tomato sauce, caprese salad, a baguette, and some grapes.
While in America, students are offered fried popcorn chicken, mashed potatoes, peas, fruit cup, and a chocolate chip cookie.
The comparative list continues with how less nutritious American school lunches are correlating to others. America is one of the richest countries in the world, so why is our government spending $3 per student per lunch?
Isn't our child's nutrition worth more than $3? Not all children have the same body structure, so why regulate the food based off one body structure when you can just encourage physical activity?
We have so many rules and regulations on food, while the obese kid is allowed to opt out of taking a physical education class in his or her last couple of years of high school.
Yes, it is required for all freshmen to take physical education their freshman year, but that leaves 3 years of allowing them to just become a couch potato.
Yes, regulations and guidelines for school lunches have the potential to be an amazing idea for young students to live a healthy life. We need to teach our children about the relationship between a healthy planet, healthy food, and healthy kids.
Because who is regulating these food decisions at home? When mom and dad both have full-time jobs and you play multiple sports or you are involved in a million activities, chances are you're stopping by McDonald's for lunch on the weekends and not sitting down to enjoy a nice healthy salad.
The most important lesson we can teach a kid is it's more about moderation than deprivation. And if we educate our children on eating healthy in moderation rather than trying to force feed them foods that fit school lunch regulations, they will begin making these healthy choices on their own.
Then they have acquired a very useful skill for life instead of just eating nasty, bland food. Give our kids options in education and we will see a difference being made in their choices.
How can we justify health regulations being effective when children are getting sicker and sicker, and the reason this is happening by and large is because of our food system?
And the way the government modifies the food.
And the way the government oversees the food.
The way the FDA puts food on kids' plates that is unhealthy.
And allows unhealthy foods into the school.
We are feeding our children to death.